This video teaches you the basic flow of the release management process from the BMC Service Management Process Model, or SMPM. It then shows you how to perform this process by using the BMC Release Management module, which is part of the IT Service Management suite of applications. The video runs approximately 6 minutes. The SMPM turns the theory and guidelines of the IT infrastructure library into concrete processes that an IT organization can implement. The BMC Remedy ITSM applications automate these processes and link directly to SMPM so that you can see the process that applies to the part of the application in which you're currently working. Release management protects the integrity of production environments through the process of planning, scheduling, and controlling releases. In release management, a release is defined as a collection of related, authorized changes to an IT service that have been tested and that are introduced into a production environment at the same time. Release management works closely with the change management and the configuration management processes and consists of 4 basic procedures. The first procedure is request for change handling. Here, the release coordinator reviews any change requests that were passed to the release management process by the change management process since the last change handling review. The purpose of the review is to understand the nature of each change request and to ensure that the change request meets the release management criteria. Only non-standard change requests are eligible for handling by the release management process. Other criteria can also apply, depending on the nature of the change request. The second procedure is release definition. During this procedure, the release coordinator convenes a Change Advisory Board, or CAB meeting, in which the members of the CAB review the change requests to determine which ones to include in the next release. After the CAB identifies the changes to include, the release coordinator organizes the change requirements into logical groups. This makes it easier for the change coordinators to handle the changes efficiently. The third procedure, business justification, is used by the release coordinator only when additional funding is needed to implement the release. If additional funding is required, the release coordinator prepares a business case to justify the expense and then submits the business case to the stakeholders who have the authority to approve the budget requests. During the final procedure, release coordination, the release coordinator ensures the change coordinators are aware of the change requirements in their areas of responsibility. The release coordinator also ensures that all of the related change requests are registered and linked to the release request. After the change request is implemented, the release coordinator notifies the stakeholders the release has taken place. Finally, the release coordinator convenes a post-release meeting to review the life cycle of the release and to determine if any improvements can be made to the process for the next release cycle. Now we'll look at how the release management process works in BMC Remedy applications. Alan Albrook, a release coordinator at Calbro Services, has received a notification from Calbro's CAB that they approved an upgrade to Calbro's payroll management system. Because releasing an upgrade into production requires the coordination of several support organizations, Alan creates a new release management request to help synchronize their work. Calbro upgrades their payroll system annually, so Alan is able to use a predefined template that was created specifically for this type of release to automatically complete the key fields on the release management form. He then adds the target date on which the release management process will begin. The template also adds a change request and an activity to the manifest. The manifest is a list of changes and activities the change coordinator must track during the release. The change request is to upgrade the software in the production environment. The activity is to ensure the payroll staff receives training on the changes in the upgraded system. Alan opens the change request and schedules the upgrade by adding the start and end dates. Alan then runs collision detection to see if any other changes are planned for the payroll service during the scheduled times. From the advanced area of the navigation pane, he clicks Collision Detection. No collisions are found. Alan then saves the change request and closes it. Alan moves the release request to the planning milestone and then checks the calendar for any conflicting releases, change requests, or business events on the scheduled dates. In the Quick Actions area of the navigation pane, he selects View Calendar and then scrolls to the scheduled dates to look for any conflicts. Francie Stafford, an applications trainer, is notified that the training activity has been assigned to her. She opens the activity from the Release Request manifest and adds her training plan. To do this, she opens the Work Info tab, browses to the training plan location, selects the plan, and clicks Add. Alan changes the milestone to Build while he oversees the assembly of the CIs needed to deploy the payroll application. When the upgrade is ready for testing, Alan changes the milestone to Test and then oversees the testing process. When testing is finished and the upgrade is accepted by the payroll department, Alan changes the milestone to Deployment. Mary Mann, the change manager, oversees the change request as her team works the change through its life cycle, updating the change request status as each milestone in the change management process is reached. When the change is finished and tested, Mary changes the status to completed. After the change request is completed, Francie can start training the payroll staff on the system upgrades. As she prepares for and then conducts the training, she steps the activity record through its life cycle from assigned to in progress and then to completed. Francie notifies Alan that she has completed the training activities, and he closes the release request by changing the milestone to close down. If you need to refresh your understanding of the process while working with BMC Remedy Release Management, you can launch the Service Management Process Model right from the Release console. Expand the Functions menu and click Process Overview to display the high-level flowchart of the release management process used in this video. You can click elements of the diagram to display more detail, and you can view a text description at any level. We hope this video has helped you to understand the best practice process for release management from the BMC Service Management Process Model and the implementation of that process in the BMC Release Management module. Thank you for watching.